Hey guys, it's kind of early for me on Saturday morning, um, but I haven't put anything up in a few days, so I thought I would do a video on how to use compression. So this video is going to be on kind of where to get started using compression on drums. Have fun.
All right, so we talked about what compression is in the PowerPoint presentation. So I thought I might show you some examples of how to use it. Let's see. Let's start for this example. I think I'm just going to do drums. So I have here a song with the drum kit, a live drum kit in it. Cool. Kind of a country folky drum kit, but it'll serve its purpose for what we want it. I'm going to show you first some examples on each one of the drums, kind of how you can go about compressing them. So first one is the kick in mic, a microphone inside of the kick. So let's solo that and hear what it sounds like. Cool. So what I want to do with this mic is I want to accentuate the hit of the kick drum, and not so much the resonant tone afterwards. So I want to create a punchier sound. So I'm gonna go to around 4-to-1. I'm gonna back up the attack a little bit and speed up the release. So this slower attack is going to let the transient squeak by, the transient of the kick. And then you want to have the release quick enough to be all the way back to 0 by the time the next kick hits. So let's see how that... All right, and then I'm just going to bring down the threshold until I get about 3 or 4 dB of gain reduction right here. And you hear how that makes the drum sound tighter? Let me bypass it so you can hear the difference. This is with it. That's without it. That's what I was talking about with a punchy sound. You're accentuating the transient and tightening up the rest of like the resonance of the drum afterwards. All right. So let's see. This is a lot of people use this mic now. This mic is actually a speaker wired in reverse. So it basically just catches all of the low end of the drum. So there it is, all the low end. For this one, there's not really a hit. It's just kind of a low end. The low end just kind of flaps around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the attack. Leave the release about the same. It's still about 4 dB. There's without it. There's with it. So for that mic, I'm trying to accentuate the resonance. That way, I can have 2 faders here, one for like the attack of the kick, and then one for like the resonance of the kick. I'm gonna kind of apply the same idea to the snare mics. This is the top snare mic. So snares are a little faster, so I'm going to speed up the attack a little bit. And this was played with brushes, so it's pretty quiet. So that's with it, that's without it. Again, I'm just trying to make it sound a little bit punchier and accentuate the transient at the beginning. Alright. Let's hear the snare bottom. For the snare bottom, I usually get around 6 dB of gain reduction. So like I said in the video, good place to start is you read what the gain reduction meter is doing, and then you apply the same amount of gain here. So this is with it. You can hear the rattle of the snare is extended almost to the next snare, and when I take it off, the rattle dies out really quickly. So that's with it off. That's with it on. The effect that I'm looking for is that elongated snarey effect. Alright, the drums definitely sound punchier. I'm gonna play it real quick, and then I will bypass all of the compression, so you can hear the difference. It's the drums without it. That's the drums with it. Okay, cool. One of the other techniques that I like to use is a drum group, it's called. So I'm gonna take my close mic'd drums, not really the hi-hat. So in this song there was no tom, so I'm just gonna take kick in, kick out, snare top, and snare bottom, and I'm gonna send those all to a bus. This bus right here, I'll name it drum compression. Open up a compressor on here, and for this one, I'm going to compress all of the drum mics a lot, and with kind of a slower attack time, so that all the transients get by, and then kind of a quick release. And the ratio I'm going to bump up to 10:1. It's almost in limiting range. Once you reach like 10:1, 15:1, the compressor becomes a limiter. That's the only difference between a compressor and a limiter. A limiter has a higher ratio and a really fast attack time. All right, let's get it around 10:1. And then what we're gonna do is all of these faders are going to our 1 and 2 outs. So we'll be able to hear the normal drums, but then we're just going to mix in this drum compression right here. So the more we mix it in, the more attack you're going to get on the drums. As you can see, a lot of compression here. Great. All right, let's mix that in and hear what it sounds like. Cool, so that's with it. Here's without it. You can hear it just adds a little bit more punchiness to the drums. All right, I hope this helped you guys out, and stay tuned. I'll be doing some compression videos on other things too. All right, so that was the drum compression tutorial. Hope you guys liked it. Hit me up with any questions, or if you have a suggestion for a tutorial. All right,